Hey, buddy, how are you? How's your Sunday going? So before we get delving into this, I'm just gonna finish weaving in the last 4 ends that I have over here before everyone gets here. I got most of it done today, but I had to stop. Hey, Mama, good afternoon. So I had to stop because I needed to do a little cleaning up this morning. Yeah, get you some yarn. Let's have a yarn party. So while we're waiting for more people to join, and Jamie, hey girl, I'm just gonna get these weaved in because this needs to happen. I think, yes, it's supposed to be chaos and fun like that, but I think I was getting exhausted last week because there was just so much excess on here, and it gets a little chaotic in here too, in not the best way. So there's only 4 here. So I'm gonna give people time to join us while I do that. Jamie, check it out. I think I've got all the colors, all my swatches laid out better. I don't have the big skeins sitting up top yet, but I have my metallics over here. Okay, girl, like what pink color? There's so many pinks here. Which one? So I get confused. You guys are like, I love this one. Okay, which? Now, yeah, that means I'm zoomed out more, which means you can't see my stitching as well, but you can see the colors. So I guess we have to trade off somehow, right? Guys, my mom's here. I'm so excited. This one? Okay. See, here's the thing. You say I love that pink one, and I'm looking because I have my computer up so I can see the conversation better. And when I look up and I see pink, I don't see these light colors. I see like these colors. So, yes. Hello, Folded Fangs Dragons. I'm just going to call you Folded Dragons if that's okay, because I think that just sounds so cool. If that's okay. If it's not okay, please tell me. I don't want to be offensive and make you upset. Sammy, girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Folded Fang. That's better? Okay. All right. I respect that. I like the dragon, though. That's okay. It's your name. Sammy. Dude. Okay. So fun. Jamie. Sammy, you got to tell Jamie about all the fun that she missed yesterday. We had some revelations over here. It was so exciting. For me, anyway. I don't know. I am actually crocheting a dragon. I don't have it down here with me. It's upstairs on my couch with my other pile of projects that I just cover in a blanket so my cats don't play with them. But, you know. Okay. Maybe I should do this faster. Yes, we have 22 people in here. Hey. So what I'm doing for everybody, you had them. Sammy, you're the best. Okay. So last night, Sammy She's been trooper, guys. Trooper. Okay, so okay, got you. I get it. So in case any of you haven't been hanging out all weekend with me, on Friday I came on live for a couple hours and I started working on a corner to corner cozy frosty blanket in honor of half of the country being snowed in this weekend. And then I came back yesterday afternoon and we hung out for like 5 hours yesterday, guys. It was good times. So Sammy was there, Jamie was there, Kathy, she's not here yet. She was there. And so Sammy kept keeping track of my measurements because in corner to corner, you kind of want to know, you work until you get one or both sides the length that you want, and then you start to decrease. So she was totally keeping track for me. It's great. And I did say a few times that, yes, there's a lot of people, here watching, but not many people chatting. So what I mean by sleepers is that I'm okay with y'all sleepers hanging out back there in the background, just watching, and you don't feel like chatting. That's okay. I'm not upset. Yes, I ended my live at 9 p.m. It's okay, Jamie. You have a life, honey. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not paying you to be here. It's totally okay. I'm not paying anybody to be here, not even myself. So it's okay, Jamie, I promise. And you know what? We're all expecting weather because hey, I actually got snow today, guys. So I know all of y'all have been getting snow, and I just had the really cold day on Friday. No, there was no snow in the forecast. I got snow this morning. I woke up to it snowing. So yeah. Okay, folded fang. Yes, sir. Ma'am, sir. I'm sorry. I don't even know. My apologies. We will get. So this is what we're going to do. Here's what. Okay, ma'am. There we go. Dragon female, even better vibe. I'm going to leave the black one over here right now. Okay, so let's get started, friends. So here's the premise of what we're doing here, okay? I know you don't want snow, Jamie. I lived in Texas for way too dang long, and I am sick of the heat drama. So I will take the snow as long as I can have it. Now, if it becomes April, then I'm going to be like, okay, spring is supposed to be here now. Let's do the spring thing. So I believe winter should happen when winter's supposed to happen, and spring, summer, and fall should happen when they're supposed to happen. I mean, I just think that's the way it should be, period. Anywho, so let's go ahead and explain what we're doing here for all of my lovely new friends. So for the past 2 weeks, we have been making this fabulous chaos scarf. The premise for this is that, I don't know if you're feeling angsty. I don't know if you're feeling stressed. I don't know if you're feeling sad, frustrated, anything that's just inside, So I said, let's all come together and let's take all those feelings. Let's pick some colors, pick some stitches, and you tell me what to make. Okay. So you get to pick whatever color you want me to use, and you get to pick whatever stitch you want me to use, and however many rows you want me to do that. I have no say in this. I'm just stitching. Okay. So folded fangs, we're going to do double crochet, but here's what I would like to do first. I promised at the end of our last, because we started with this super fun black metallic, that we would start with it today. So I don't want to teach you how to do double crochet with this dark color. Does that make sense? Because you're not going to be able to see it. So with that being said, I would like to do another stitch in this black like I promised we would do. Or I can continue the stitch that I did last week, which is the Suzette stitch. And then folded dragons, folded fangs. My apologies. I will go ahead and do double crochet. And if you want, go ahead and pick a color. Okay. If you can't see exactly what color, you just tell me, hey, in number, blah, 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 up or down from center, etc. And I will pick these up so you can see them better and you can tell me the color, if that makes sense. I need to get my stitch chart though. 1 second. Okay, and I'm gonna actually grab some other colors that I have sitting aside that I haven't swatched up yet. I don't know if you can see them up here. Got some spicy colors. They're bright colors. Okay. And I have a stitch chart, which is random things. You can choose stitches one through, I'm going to make an executive decision. There are some stitches that I don't want to do again because it was tricky. So 1 through 6, and then 10 through 27. Okay. Those are your options, 1 through 6, 10 through 27. All right, let me catch up on comments real quick. Okay, you guys are chatting. That's cool, that's cool. First one in, which column, sweetie? I'm sorry. You said first one in the column. I do not watch anime. I'm sorry, your name is a little long for me to pronounce right now. I do not watch anime, but welcome, welcome. Okay, what do you guys think about, should I continue this stitch with the black? This one, third row, third column. Ludmia, hello. You said, let me go back. Where were you at? Bum, 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 bum. This one down here? This one. This one? This light green? Oh, I just dropped my bright green. Okay, it is called spring green. So let me get that ready. Let's get it in the lineup. I must find it. That's not it. I haven't used this one in a while. It's at the bottom of my stack. Okay, so here it is in the lineup. So after I do something with this black, we're going to do spring green in the double crochet. I had a pen. There it is. Okay, Laura, perfect. So we're going to one row, Laura, or should we do more than one row? And then we are going to do double crochet, double crochet. 2 rows? Okay. 2 rows. How many rows of the spring green should we do in double crochet so that when I get there, I'm ready? And how's the music, everybody? Is it good? Is it too loud? 3? Okay, 3 rows. If you guys hear, okay, thanks, Jamie. If you guys hear feet upstairs, I believe my son just got home. So I do have to say, I was doing some research on this stitch right here, this Suzette stitch, because I wanted to kind of do it for the corner to corner that I was using this weekend, and I decided on the moss stitch. And well, Sammy, that's so funny. Yeah, I was thinking last night when I was going through emails, I was like, I wonder if she emailed me. Anyways, so I was checking to see if there was a tutorial for Suzette stitch corner to corner, and there was. And then I went to double check how to just do regular Suzette stitch, and I'm doing it wrong, friends. So originally, I think I thought that I knew how to do it, so I asked. This is not a knock to anybody that was suggesting, and that's okay. But you know what? I don't care if I'm doing it wrong because I really like the way the stitch looks. Maybe we just made up something new. I don't know. But the way that you're supposed to do Suzette stitch is you're supposed to single crochet and double crochet in the same space and then skip a stitch. All I'm doing is alternating single crochet and double crochet right now. So either way, I don't care. I like the way that this looks. So I'm actually going to name it alternate Suzette stitch because, and personally, this scarf is imperfect on purpose. So I'm not bothered. Not bothered at all. Okay, so I need to do another row of this, and then we're going to switch over to the spring green. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not lay down the rules for this game. The rules that I have are generally just one rule. I have to have the equivalent of 30 stitches across. That's really the only rule I have. Okay. And I guess I also threw in, I would prefer not to do numbers 7, 8, and 9 today. The reason I don't want to really do 7, 8, and 9 is because we did a few rows of, so 7, 8, and 9 are 3 variations of generally the same stitch. And those stitches are really made purposed for like edging to finish off a project. So I made it work to do it in the middle of this project. And it actually is kind of cool. It's down here. It's actually kind of cool. It gives a really interesting texture. But it's very time consuming trying to figure out where to put the stitch above it. Yeah. And yes, folded fangs, 100%. I'm all about let's have fun today. That's the whole purpose of the scarf. I hope Beth can make it today. I hope she's doing okay. I wonder if she's got power out because of the weather. How many people here are affected by these storms right now? The blizzard. Or as I said yesterday, Jack Frost's shenanigans. Laura, what did you say? What stitch am I doing? I am doing a alternate, not official Suzette stitch. So I'm alternating between single crochet and double crochet down the row. So yeah. You just have rain, folded fangs. Laura, you have snow. Jamie, yeah, I know. Girl, you didn't get snow today. What are you talking about? I got snow today. It's okay. It's still cold. So there will be like silence on my end at points while I look and think about what I'm doing. I just want to give you a heads up on that. You guys are 1,000% welcome to chat amongst yourselves through this whole thing. But please do keep in mind, especially as we are, I'm getting to like end of rows and what have you. And if we have not picked out colors and stitches, to please think about that, because this is your creativity. I'm just doing what you advise me to do. Okay. Da, da, da. We've got 42 people in here. Hello, everybody. I'm so excited that you're here. Only 8 thumbs up. Okay. I know you haven't been here long enough to decide if you like what I'm doing. I get it. But hey, I'm grateful. Thanks for showing up and seeing what's going on. What I'm doing here is kind of out of the ordinary. Oh, you almost have a whiteout, Laura? So yeah, my husband came home and the highway was kind of a whiteout. You know what's crazy? My neighborhood has not been plowed yet. It stopped snowing hours ago. They have not plowed yet. I don't know, is it a Sunday? And they're like, well, nobody's going to work or school, so it's not a big deal to get there right away. I don't know. It's just so strange. Like, I haven't seen this before. Yeah, Jamie, shocked. We got probably an inch of snow this morning, and my neighborhood has not been plowed. They're usually on it. Like, they usually have the plowing here by like 7 a.m. I don't know what time it started snowing because I was asleep. Yeah, I was up late with my friends on here last night. Well, relatively speaking, anyway. I was late on YouTube, and then I was late after YouTube. So, all right, I need one more. It looks sad outside. Is it because it's rainy? Okay, so here we go. We are at the end of this beautiful jet black. Dude, that looks so cool in the middle of all this. I'm glad that we did that last week. Rain calms me. Now, mind you, I've lived in like sunny, hot climates for most of my life and that don't rain regularly. So rain calms me. All right, Laura, I'll see you in a sec. Rain calms me. The sun stresses me out and makes me depressed in the summer because I can't like be, you know. Hi, Luna, welcome. Oh, I love thunder. Okay, you're asking how I do what, honey? You're still learning. What are you asking me? Because if I'm about to teach you something, I want to make sure I do it and show you and not just go through real quick. Okay, so I'm going to change colors. And the way I'm going to change colors is I had a double crochet at the end of this row. And rather than yarn over and complete that double crochet, what I'm going to do is complete it with our new color, which is spring green. And that kind of gives us a seamless transition there. And just like so, you can see it. I know, so I have to zoom out so you can see my colors. Unfortunately, that makes it farther away for you to see how I'm stitching. So then we're going to do a double crochet. Fold of things, are you ready? So we're turning, so we're going to do 3 chains. Okay. Double crochet is actually fairly simple. You yarn over. I'm going to try to be as close to the camera as I can so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. Is this close enough? Is this good? And then you go into your loop below, yarn over again, and you're going to end up pull up with 3 loops on your hook. Okay. and then yarn over, pull through the first 2, MK row, high, then you're going to have 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through those 2. And then that's your double crochet. So yarn over, insert into your loops below, your stitch below, or if you're chaining, your chain below. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through the last 2. Does that make sense? Welcome, MK Row. I'm saying that right. Yes. Okay. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I am doing well. We are having a yarn party today. We are taking whatever feelings, energy we've got going on inside, and we're picking colors, and we are picking stitches, and you guys are telling me what you want me to make, and I'm making it happen. If you don't know crochet stitches, I have a chart that I have sitting next to me, 1 through 6, and 10, 1 through 6, excuse me, and then 10 through 27. You can just throw a number at me if you don't know stitches, and that's what I'll do. And then you get to decide on a color, which I have a lot of colors, and you get to decide how many rows you would like me to do. We can change colors in the middle of a row. We can change stitches and colors, or just stitches in the middle of a row, like I did down here. I mean, 27. Okay, we can do 27 next. I'm going to write that down. That is the moss stitch. So I'm currently doing, oh, you were here last Sunday. Yay. Sorry, I've had a very busy weekend. I did think that your handle was familiar. I did have a busy weekend. I was here for 5 hours last night. We were having fun. And then on Friday, I was here for like 2.5 hours. We were making a blanket. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 rows of this green color first with a double crochet. And then we will do the moss stitch. Okay, so, well, let me pause for just a second. What kind of blue, my friends? We have these blues. These 6 over here are metallics. Okay. This is kind of a blue. Oh, I wonder if you guys are thinking of the same blue. I do have navy. There's this French. Okay, let me pick it up, make it closer. There is French navy. And then there is midnight, which is in between. It's darker. Okay. Midnight. Okay. How many rows should we do? Move this back over. Let me trim this. Okay, so also over here, I have four rows. Okay. I have 6 swatches, and this is navy, sapphire, a lighter blue, which is cloud, silver, white, and pink. And then I also have jet, which is the black. I didn't make a swatch of it because I still had it attached. Did that this week. So, okay, so good. We have the next in line here. Actually, I should probably grab that midnight color right now. and set it up. Okay, so I think I mentioned this on Friday. I don't remember if I mentioned it yesterday, but my craft room down here is not finished. It is still kind of, incomplete. I have cabinets that need to be built. I have a TV that's going to go in here because I don't have any windows. So I want a TV in here. I have a camera that we put outside to stream what's going on outside so I can have like a window. So I was saying this weekend, I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready for that TV to go up, even though my cabinets aren't there. So my husband's going to help me put it up today. It's going to be great. Oh, I'm so sorry, Margie. Marge? Yes. Marge Jennings. I'm so sorry. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to chain 3 because I'm turning. And it's a double crochet. So the yarn over, insert into the stitch below, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Roxy Vega, hello, welcome. Is this better, Marge? I'm so sorry if I was going super fast. I tend to kind of get in a groove and I go. Did I say? My apologies. Roxy. Yes. You're very, very welcome. And thank you for advocating for yourself. I like to try to say as much of someone's handle as I can to make sure I get it right. So thank you for letting me know the name you prefer, just the front part. So that's cool. Is this close enough to the camera? I'm worried that you guys can't. I know you want to see, and this is where I have like the dilemma, because I want you to be able to see the color options, but then I also want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Yes, Roxy, why are you mad? Well, you said you were mad. Marge, please let me know if this is okay or if you need me to slow down more. MK, perfect. I think I did call you MK last week, didn't I? I think I did. Thanks for the reminder. It is okay. No worries. I'm here to help if needed. And I'm grateful that you are a survivor, honey. Oh, you're not mad. Got it. Okay, I am going to count these stitches real quick. Okay, so my chains I'm not counting as stitches. You're not mad. I love it. Hi, Nick. What stitch and yarn is best for what, honey? A scarf? That's really a personal preference. One second. So if you're wanting like a bulky, like super cozy, thick scarf for winter, you could probably go for, like a worsted weight or a bulky weight yarn. I took all my stuff upstairs. One second. This scarf right here, which I love, I personally do not like bulky hats and bulky. Hi, Krista, welcome back. I do not personally like the bulkiness like for a scarf or hat for me. So this here is a moss stitch scarf that I made. It's so nice and lightweight. This is DK weight yarn I'm using today, and that is what this is. It's lightweight. It's still going to keep me warm because it's an acrylic yarn. A wool DK weight would be great. If you're looking for something like summery, a cotton would be good and a lightweight, but definitely if you are wanting something super squishy, bulky, then a bulky yarn, which is like a 5 weight. This is thicker, if you can see. It's going to give you that thicker texture. Greetings. I actually do have, Marge, sorry, I have to slow my brain down for a second. My mouth, I can't speak. Hello, Mr. Handsome, welcome. I remember your handle from the other day. I do have a playlist called Basic Beaches and Bros. And that playlist has from beginning talking about hooks to next one talking about yarn to next one putting it together. I do have stitches in there, basic, starting, at slip stitches and single crochets up to treble crochets and back loop and front loop, things like that. So I do have a playlist for you, honey. We're doing 3 rows of this. Sorry. Dabrito, hello, welcome. Okay. So, do you mind, Marge, if I run through this row real quick, or would you rather I went slow? I can do either. I just was about to run through it, and then I thought to myself, wait. Let me slow down. Okay, I'm sorry. Did I answer the question about the yarn for a scarf? I think I have answered that question. I did talk about depending on the type of thickness and heaviness you want. Yes. And so then the stitch I think also goes hand in hand with how thick you want it to be. If you want it to be lightweight and comfy, you want like not a super bulky stitch. Okay, so on here, hey, this is kind of cool. So this right here is like a popcorn stitch with treble crochet. So it's kind of bulky, right? These are puff stitches. It didn't quite puff. It's a little bit, some of them. Or bobble stitches, excuse me. These are puff stitches, bobble stitches. Down here, this is the double crochet, which we're doing. It's going to give you more of open. Hello, Sky Adventure. My favorite stitch is this moss stitch. It is my favorite stitch. I did it all weekend. I love it. And it gives it's open. And you can also go up a hook size if you want it to not be so tight and dense. If that makes sense. Welcome back, Roxy. I will be doing the moss stitch next. We have 4 rows of that. Okay. I am loving this little pop of metallic in here. That was such a genius idea. Who came up with that last week? Are you here today? I hope so. I'm sorry if I forget. MK, 100%, you may. You can choose all of it or part of it. Entirely up to you. Nick, what is the most chosen color? You mean like for this project or in general that people like? I can't really advise as far as in general what people like. I don't know. What do you see out there? I mean, do you want like muted colors, like calm colors, or are you all about the vibrancy? Is your friend all about vibrancy? You know what I mean? I think it's really kind of a personal preference. Okay, I have to change colors. All right, we are changing to midnights. Calm colors. Okay. For me, I think calming color. Honestly, when I think of scarves, like winter scarves, I like neutral colors, like your cream colors, the tan colors, like a calming green, like these here, or gray, or even a light pink. Like this kind of, or a light blue. That's kind of what I think of. Okay, I'm switching here. Okay, so we are switching to moss stitch with this midnight color, excuse me. So I'm going to chain 1 because I have to do a single crochet. And then turning. I did moss stitch down here. I'm trying to look at what I did. Because with moss stitch, you have a single crochet and then a chain 1. And then you skip the next. Magenta. There is a magenta. Look at you. Okay. Magenta. And you said number 23. That is a V single crochet stitch. Okay. And how many rows did you say, honey? You didn't say. Okay. Okay, so I skipped that stitch there. So now I'm going to go here, another single crochet, and then a chain 1. And then I'm skipping, single crochet, chain 1. And when we come back on the other side, we will be doing those single crochets in the chain 1 space that we made down here. So I absolutely love this stitch. It's quick to work up. It's calming, and it's 3 rows. Okay. You guys are on it today. I love it. Okay. So it's a single crochet. I'm going to put my finger behind there kind of so you can see it since it's so dark. And then a chain 1. So a single crochet as you go into your stitch, you yarn over, you pull up 2 loops, and then you yarn over and you pull through those 2. Okay. Okay. Let me cut this end. right, let me put this spring green over here. Okay. I know it's hard to tell with the dark color. But it looks really nice next to that green. Oh, hi, Sue. You snuck in. Hello. While I was looking down. Welcome. Hello, Alyssa. Welcome, welcome. Okay, may I ask a favor from everybody in the chat? If you were here last weekend for video 2, Christina, hello. I think I remember you were here last weekend. If you were here last weekend, please give me a thumbs up. Ooh, Jessica, that sounds fun. If you were here when I was making a blanket this weekend, give me hearts. Please. And thank you. Okay. Oh, funny, Sammy. There you go, Jamie. Yeah. Okay, I need to count real quick because, okay. Because remember I said my only rule is to have 30 stitches. And I think I'm getting weird here, so. Y'all are awesome. Well, okay. Let's see. I remember, Christina. Yes, I remember you were saying something in German the other day. And I was like, I know a little bit of German. I don't know that much. Okay. Nope. Nope, I have to fix this. I don't have enough stitches. I know I said I was going to follow this rule and I wasn't going to do something, but no. I have to have 30 stitches. Okay. That's the rule, friends. I'm sorry. Crocheting with flowers. Hello. What are you making, honey? Apologies for my speed, Nick. Like I said, this is a stitch that I can just zoom with, obviously, as you see. One, two. Okay, so there's 4. Next up, we have magenta. Let me get that out, sweetheart. What does it look like? Okay. Oh. I don't think we used magenta before, have we? Pomegranates. Okay. If you hear all that shuffling, it's my skeins of yarn falling on my face. It's great. As I dig through my cabinet to try to find this magenta. It should be right here. Well, I'm missing a color. It should be in my cabinet. It is not. Oh no, I'm so sad. What did I miss? Spiral granny square. Ooh, see, I haven't done that yet. I kind of want to. I'm back. The stitch isn't a stitch, but there's an image. Oh, okay. All right. I cannot find magenta. Magenta has left the room. So, may I offer? It's not quite the same. May I offer fuchsia purple instead? Okay, metallic red. I don't have metallic red, honey. I have pink. Don't have red yet. It's coming in the mail. It should be here Thursday. I'm so excited. Well, I kind of want to give MK an option to choose because she chose magenta and I can't find magenta. And I feel really bad. So I kind of want to give MK a chance to pick something else. Then Jamie, absolutely, you can tell me your color. Hope you don't mind. Is that okay? Did I freeze? I just might be because I haven't been under the camera. Nick. What is happening? Sorry. Okay. Okay. MK, can you hear me, honey? Are we frozen? This one here? This one's pretty. It's close to magenta. It's not the same. It's close. I'm going to look for this magenta later. I'm kind of bummed. Here we go. Fuchsia purple it is. I'm so sorry. So this we are moving to the V single crochet stitch. Okay. I have some yarn bark here. Bear with me for a moment, please. Okay. Right. So here down here is a regular double crochet V-stitch. Wait, Laura, what? Huh? You mean this one over here? This is not magenta, if that's what you were thinking, Annie. Jamie, you and your purple. This is Fiesta, and it's bright. Did I use it yet? No, I haven't. Okay, so as I was saying, so this is a typical V-stitch that you'll see, which is a double crochet. So this new stitch is a V-stitch, but it's single crochet. So let us see how it works out. So what you do is you do a single crochet, a chain one, and then a single crochet in the same space. That is what you do. And then you skip a stitch and then go into the next and do the same. I've never done this stitch before. I'm kind of intrigued. Oops, I put a chain in there. I don't want a chain there. Actually, I did. I went autopilot and moved over to the next stitch. $57. Hey guys, I'm excited. Thanks for coming. Isn't that pretty? Looks really nice with the midnight color. We're doing 3 rows of this. Okay. Jamie, are you telling me you want purple next? Is that what you were telling me? I need to look back and see which purple we haven't used yet, ma'am. Okay. I don't think I said it yet in this video what yarn I'm using. So if you're new or don't remember, this is Stylecraft Special DK. It is absolutely one of my favorite yarns. It is not a US yarn, so unfortunately, it's not as easy. You can't just go to the store and buy it, like a big box store like Michael's or anything like that. You have to order it online. But it is a favorite. I love it. I love DK weight yarn. I just like that it's lighter and doesn't feel as cumbersome to me. Everyone has a preference, and that's okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, cool. All right. Super rich. Yes, Sammy, everything is Stylecraft Special DK except for the metallics. The metallics are King Cole Glitz, double knit. But I choose Stylecraft because they have so many colors. Hey, Jankar. Welcome back. Welcome back. This isn't even all their colors. This isn't even all the colors that I have in my stash because I haven't gotten them all swatched. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking over on my, I don't have a lot of space here. So I have like 10 that I have swatched that are not here because they're similar in color. I figured y'all wouldn't be upset because they're similar in color. Okay, so I have to think about how I'm doing this. Okay, we're doing 3 rows of this, so that was row 1. I need to cut this guy. Okay. And then, so then you turn and then you just work into the chain space between your single crochets that you just did in the row below. And you do a single crochet, a chain 1, and a single crochet in that same space. This is going to be kind of neat. Here's the thing, I have to separate it to find the chain space. Because it's single crochet, it's tighter. Isn't the crazy scarf super cool? So look. Okay. Yay, 38, thanks. So this here was week 1. And it was absolutely crazy, right? And then this here was week 2. We did this last week. And here we are today. Woo! This is really pretty. You guys are making pretty things. I love it. Okay, hold on. You said, Sammy, purple between the grape and the plum. It's magenta. This is the color that MK asked for that I can't find. So I substituted it with this fuchsia purple. So I have to go searching for it. Barbara Pittman, hello. I have a feeling we're going to have another weekend of this because we're not going to get scarf length. I think this is going to be like an ongoing thing. It's okay, Sammy. It's totally fine. We're going to have to take 2 weeks off though, because next Sunday is February 1st, which is in bulk. And I have a special, Granny Square planned live video like I did for Yule. I have one of those planned for in bulk. So that'll be next Sunday. And since my husband is home next Sunday, I don't want to be on here all day. I'm sure you understand. But I am loving the fact that this is like a recurring thing that we get to do every weekend. This is fun. So I think the next one will be, I do remember you. Welcome back. I think the next will be the 8th of February. Isn't that Super Bowl day? I don't watch football anymore. American football, I don't really care. So y'all let me know. February 8th, would that be a problem? It would be the same time. It would be 2 p.m. Central. You know, I don't want to like take away from anybody's Super Bowl time. I don't want to be sitting here by myself. You know what I'm saying? I would have never thought to, I didn't even think that this stitch was, I have never seen this stitch before. It's always, a V-stitch has always been a double crochet, never a single crochet. So this is really cool. And I'm liking how it's creating a texture. I You know, before I was awake, Jamie, I watched football. I liked football. You know, hello, Texas. But then I started seeing patterns, you know, like there's no way that that team is always winning or losing like that, right? Hey, watch your football. If you love it, love it. And then I'm just like, it just seems dumb. So now it's predictable to me. I'm like, no, I don't need to put my energy there. No judgments to anybody who does. Please don't get me wrong. Okay. I'm on my last row here. So what's up next, my friends? We've already been here an hour, guys. See, it goes so fast. I did kind of yap for a bit. A blue color? Okay. Well, I have these guys. I have this guy. I have two metallic blues, a light blue and a dark blue. Metallic light blue or up here light blue? This one? Okay, turquoise. This is sherbet. I understand you can't really read it. It's totally fine. So turquoise. Okay. Turquoise, you better be in my cabinet over there. Yeah, let's what was the last time you were here? Were you here for the original hold on. Oh, this one. Under spring green? Aspen. This is aspen. Is that what you want? Ooh, okay. It's a very pretty color. It better be in there. I'm gonna check real quick, guys. It should be in my cabinet. There it is. Yay! Oh, and we want cloud blue after aspen? We can do cloud blue after aspen if you want. I'm not saying no, guys. Let me get it out. Okay. Those will be pretty next to each other. And yeah, I really don't care if they're pretty next to each other or not. I mean, look at this chaos. Okay, so we need a stitch for the aspen. Where am I at? Okay. Let me move this. Here? This is Emperor under black. Yes, Emperor. Emperor is really pretty. Okay, so remind me when we get past cloud blue, but we need some stitches. I'm almost done here with this row. Okay, I'm halfway to the end of the row, but still. Okay. To make sure I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, I think that's what we'll do, Sammy. If everybody agrees and thinks that's a plan, we can do that. No, we're doing Aspen Cloud Blue Emperor. Aspen first. Okay. How many thumbs up do we have? Are we equal, viewers and thumbs up? Absolutely. Let's go. Let's go, MK. Sounds like my husband's home. We have 1 through 6. We have 10 through 27, but we've used 27 and 23. And we used number 5, but it don't matter. We can repeat things. It's totally fine. Remember, we can also change stitches in the middle of a row. And we can do like 2 stitches per color. So, you know. Okay, so 2. You said 8 and... Okay, not 8, please. Can we not do 8, please? That's the tricky one that I did last week. And so 7 through 9, I would prefer we did not do today. I have not done the lark's foot. Haven't. I'd have to learn it. I've seen it. I just haven't done it. Where's 26? Oh, yeah, that one. Okay. So 21 instead of 8? Okay, let's see. That's 21. Okay. We'll see how that works out. Boop. Okay. Do, 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 do. All right, I'm almost done. All right, changing color to Aspen. It is super pretty. Look at it. So pretty. You know, it's really cool. What is number 2? Oh, this will be grand. It's really cool to see the different, how it's different with each week. Yeah. Because, I mean, you know, we were full on chaos week 1. And then last week, different people, different ideas. It's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to have to definitely count this because we started, you know, with, we're doing a different stitch. So number 2 is a slip stitch, my friends. So I definitely need to make sure I have the right amount of stitches. So 30 is my number, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right, MK. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 10. I'm pausing at 10. We don't have how many rows? Can we just do 1 row of the slip stitch, or? 4, okay, of slip stitch. Okay. 11. 15. 16. 17. 18. That doesn't seem right. Hold on. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Sorry, I have to think on this one because I can't have more than 30 stitches. What is happening? I'm getting all these notifications. Let's see here. 1. I think I messed up this bit and I have more than the equivalent of 30 stitches. I was probably supposed to skip more than one stitch in between. So, oh well. It's going to be fine. I just have to make up for it somewhere. Okay. I have a plan. It is absolutely going to be okay. But it still has to make sense. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right. Yay. There's 30. So this little bar down here, yay, Jamie. I did a fun slip stitching thing down there too, and it stayed on the front side, which was really cool. So I'm gonna see. Also, if we're doing like double crochet or simple things like that, we can also do like front post, back post, or front loop, back loop on some things like single crochets or what have you. Gives it some texture. Just an idea in case you are unsure. All right, so we're doing 4 rows of this, yes? 2. Oh, I didn't see that question. I'm sorry, Sammy. The star stitch. I haven't done a star stitch actually. Which section are you thinking? And I can explain what it is that I did. I haven't done a star stitch. Hello, Sillier Designs. Welcome. Welcome back. Where am I at? Gosh. This one? No, this one. No. Blue F. This one? This is the regular V stitch. I'll get it closer so you can kind of see it. Okay. I don't know how much of a delay you guys there is between when I show something, but it seems like a super huge delay when on my computer. That's why I hold things there forever in case you're wondering. Okay. Oh, does it? How's your wooble coming? I have not ever done the star stitch actually. I need to put that one in my repertoire. So I need to learn the lark's foot for you guys, and I need to learn the star stitch, and I need to learn the herringbone stitch. Well, let me write these down in 2 seconds. Okay. I'm going to write them on the back of my chart. Okay. So what is your, I know you talked about your wooble last night, and I apologize. What exactly is your wooble? What are you exactly? I know what a wooble is, but what is the design that you're making? What's the pattern? Oh, the pink. That's right. I'm so sorry. I love penguins. I joke that my husband was a penguin in a past life because he absolutely loves the cold. Like, loves the cold. I mean, I'm not opposed to the cold, but dude loves the cold. Fair, fair. Okay. That's 2 rows. That looks so cool. Now, let's see here. I said we're doing 4, right? Yes. Okay, hold on. Okay, MK. You recently crocheted Swiss roll charm and flower pouch. I have seen those lately. Okay, Celia, make sure you don't grab your scissors, okay? I remember that. Oh, goodness. Okay, that was row 3, right? Okay. Ooh, I'm kind of excited about that, Sammy. You guys are good at picking colors. I'm just saying. Where are we? There we go. Slip stitch is tricky because it falls on itself because it doesn't have any height. Oh, no, Steve. Okay, I gotta pause. I gotta pause. I gotta pause. Ah, Steve. 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 My brain is buffering. Steve. 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 I'm so excited you're here. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Oh, MK. Thanks for hanging out, honey. I will see you later. I'm so glad you were chilling and hanging out with us. Have a good weekend. Steve, my dude, we are making a chaos scarf. Check out this gorgeousness that's happening. Jamie, you want to explain it to him while I count these slip stitches? Can you do that for me, honey? Or would that make me a bad YouTuber? Maybe I should like explain it. It's my job, right? You have them backwards, Sammy. You have them backwards, Sammy. It's Aspen 2, Cloud Blue 21, and Emperor 26. You're close, honey. You're close. You're close. You have to write them down, Sillier. You have to. I get ideas too. I get like random moments of inspiration. And here I am not counting. Ugh. Whatever. So, okay, Steve, what we're doing is we're taking whatever emotion was going on. Yeah, I mean, you can explain it, but like it makes sense, right? But you guys get to pick the colors and the stitches and how many rows I'm making. I don't have to say. Generally speaking, like I did veto a couple of rows, but I mean a couple of stitches. But I mean, we're taking our inner turmoil and we're turning it into a beautiful creation. That's the whole point, Steve. I'm telling you. Hey, Celia, if you don't finish it, nobody's going to be mad. I mean, nobody's going to be mad. It's all part of the community, my friend. Okay, so I'm working on the last row of slip stitches because that was stitch number 2 in my chart. And slip stitches are a little crazy sometimes. And I lost count. That's right, Steve. I'm telling you. You got some input here, brother. Ah. Oh my goodness. So this next stitch I have not done before either. So gotta count, my friend. See, that's the first thing that happens is we know how to count until we start crocheting, and then we forget. I mean, look, I stopped counting. There's supposed to be 30 in this row. I don't even know. I'm going to make it right at some point, so it's okay. Okay. There you go, honey. There you go. Just kidding. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Steve. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Now we are switching to cloud blue. And I'm going to have to think on a minute because I have to do how to transition to this stitch. You're fine, Steve. You're fine. 21 is called 2x3 half double crochet clusters. Which to me kind of looks like this wheat stitch that's been going around that I haven't tried yet. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this magic happen. I need that's a lot of chains. So I have this chart, in case you're wondering what I'm trying to figure out here, okay? But you see how tiny these pictures are? Yeah, I could have done homework. We're gonna wing it, friends. Absolutely. So we have Emperor and after this, and then Steve gets to choose the color. Now, Steve, if you can't read the colors, that's fine. You can kind of guide me. All of these over here are metallics. I do have a metallic black, which we did down here. I do have some wild colors up here too that are kind of off camera a little bit because I don't have enough space. All right, I need to look at this. That looks like a skip there, and then, oh, gracious. Okay. And then I'm skipping. I have lots of colors. I mean, there's a lot of colors, Steve. 2? Guys, you're making me work for this today, which is fine. That probably doesn't look right. It's okay. We're going to figure it out. Gonna figure it out. Skip 2. No, I probably need a chain. See, it only gives you like one set. It doesn't give you like what's in between. So we're it's all made up and doesn't mean anything, right? It's okay. And then I have to skip 2. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Okay, I think that's what it's supposed to look like. Great idea, Auxiliar. Of course he is climbing into the bag. Duh. Okay, where? If you're wondering why it seems like I'm so confused about this, it's because we did slip stitches before this, and it's hard to see where exactly they are delineated. So, okay. Maybe I need more than 2. It's going to work out. It'll be fine. Right? It'll be fine. Okay. We're doing how many? Okay, how many rows of this are we doing? We didn't say. But yeah, I needed more. I have to stretch that out. That's not enough. Three rows? Okay. Okay, Aspen, you were great to us. Time to put you away. Or at least over here. Okay. So I'm curious now. Now I'm curious if this is the nope. Okay. I have an idea. We'll see how it turns out. Nope, I don't like that. A Highland. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I have to figure out where this is supposed to go as far as a second goes. Okay, I have an idea. I'm thinking I'm going to single crochet this across, and then I'll do the next row um, of it again. Okay, I lost count. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. There. That looks something. Whew. Sorry, guys. Thanks for chatting because I got really involved here. Exactly, Sammy. I'm like, what just happened here? What just happened here? It looks weird. I don't care. It's fine, right? Mm. I feel like I'm making this up. Oh my gosh. Nope. Front yard. My yard is beautifully covered in snow. It's been that way for weeks, and I love it. Okay, you guys gave me tricky stitches, but it's okay. I'm not mad. Whew, look at that. Thanks, Folded Banks. So I got a challenge here with this stitch that I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I'm just looking at the chart. So I've been quiet because I've been thinking. So sorry, everybody. Okay. Three, 4, 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Six, 7, 8. Okay. How was that? I know you said Sunborough. Hello. Sorry, I've been counting and they gave me absolutely a challenge here. Okay, I know we said 3 rows. I can do another and then the single crochet like this again, or are we good to stop here and move to the next stitch? What do you guys think? What is my next stitch? Oh yeah. What do you guys think? One more? Okay, I got you, Sammy. I know. You voted for 3. It's okay. Okay. I have to think of where I'm at and what I've been doing. Okay. So I kind of feel bad, Steve. You show up and like I stop yapping, but I mean, so sorry, Steve. figure out where I'm putting my stitches. Steve has not picked a color yet. That I do remember. He said there's a lot of options. I said there are. He hasn't picked one yet. Well, I hope you're not feeling bad, Steve. Come on. I mean, hello, welcome, welcome. I love that, Steve. This is a very high vibe place, actually. You know, who was it? Was it yesterday that somebody, or the day before? This weekend has merged. Sammy, do you remember? Somebody said that they were surprised at that there was no, what did they say specifically? Confrontational commentary or something? It's great. Sammy, are you feeding him colors? I mean, to be fair, Steve does have time because I still have to do however many rows of this next stitch in Emperor. To be fair. Okay, that's fine. That's fair, Sammy. Okay, now we're single crocheting and then we're changing colors. All right, Sammy. Wow. Okay, that's epic. That's fine. So you can tell me what row and how many up, down, etc., and then I can pick it up and clarify. I understand if you can't read the name, Steve. It's not the most ideal setup, but it's what I can do. You know. Okay. Whoop, whoop. There we are. Ciao, ciao. Now we're going to Emperor. Which I didn't pull out yet. I thought I did. Sorry, friends. It's right here. Sammy's here, man. She's like, you gotta nail this down right now. She is on it today. Okay, so this next stitch, number 26, is another V-stitch, my friends. But there's 3 chains in between instead of 1. So again, I have to count and try to like math all this out. But this is a double crochet. 26. It's 26. I don't have a 28, honey. I don't have a 28. It's 26. 27 is my top number. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate your diligence to keep track. I do. Eek. Okay. So now I have to figure out. I think I have to skip 2 on this side. Okay, there's weird noises coming from upstairs. It's okay, honey. Yes, the dandelion. Okay. Okay. We can do dandelion. We haven't done dandelion since week 1. Let me grab it. Okay, how many rows of Emperor are we doing? Let's see here. That's not a chain. Five. Okay. Man. Sounds like my husband and my son are doing something in the garage, and it is resonating through the house. Well, okay. Okay, so I do want to let you guys know, and I'm so sorry, but I cannot hang out for 5 hours today. Okay? I'm thinking that I'm going to need to 1 more hour, 5 o'clock. Okay? And I don't feel bad about that hour right now because it sounds like they're busy upstairs. So, but yeah, Steve, like, we were hanging out for 5 hours yesterday. Crazy. What, Jamie? Did you hear the noise upstairs? What did you hear? Yeah, after my 5 hours last night. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Mhm. That's the first time I've ever been online for 5 hours, guys. That's the longest I've been online. Okay. So I had a brain fart for a second. It's like, what am I talking about? I'm sorry, sillier. Steve is villain. His handle is villain. So we are friends over in from my friend Faye's. I was talking about her this weekend over at Solar Flow. I get it, Jamie. You work overnight, honey. Um, so yeah, we know each other from over there. It's okay, Celia. You did not know. It's fine. Yeah, that's okay. So, Jamie, my craft room is in the we built out the basement, and there's 2 bedrooms we put in. That's where my boys are, and they are where the windows are because you have to be right. So they are set up like under my bedroom and under like the dining room on the same over here where I am, like one of my sons is. But I am the only other space available was because they had a space trimmed out for a bar, so there's already like a drain put in. So, sorry, one second. So we made my craft room where that bar is set up, the drain is, so that if I could have a sink in here, a craft sink. I mean, that makes sense, right? Um, well, it just happens to also be that that's directly underneath where all of the action is in the house. It's under the laundry room. It's under the kitchen. It's under all of that. So whenever they come in from the garage is over there. You hear all the noise. So yeah, it's fun. And I guarantee you, my husband's actually trying to walk quietly because any other time it sounds like elephants upstairs. I mean, but you know what? I have a space of my own to put all my crafty stuff and I can work down here. So I'm happy. And when we did this, we weren't thinking that I would ever have a YouTube channel or record anything. So there's that. Okay, Sammy. But they're heavy. You're right, they do. They're quite padded. Okay. I hear you. That's kind of cool looking. We said 5 rows. Okay. Kind of sad Beth hasn't shown up today. I wonder if she has no power or, internet's down because of the storms. Steve, did you see my video in the Telegram chat with Milo and Fia? Parkour. Parkour. Oh yeah, Kathy said last night that she may be on after church, which is cool. Okay, that's cool. I hope you're feeling better though, Steve. Honest. Okay, I'm totally making up these turns as I go. All right, honey. Jamie, thanks for hanging. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'm usually done like by 4 on Sundays. So it's usually like a shorter. But Steve's here. Gotta hang out a little bit longer. Because he just got here. and I have a list of stitches to do. So I have to continue them on. Okay, so Steve has chosen dandelion up next. I have one more row after this, but we need a stitch. Okay, I feel you. I understand, Steve. I understand. Just know there's love. There's love. Sammy, was it you that said you do past life readings? Or was that Kathy? I'm so sorry. Like I said, I slept since last night. And I didn't take notes. Oh, must have been Kathy then. Okay, it was one of you two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, last one. Okay, so let's think of a stitch for Steve's dandelion color. Okay, okay. Yeah, you both were kind of talking about something like that. But one of you said you did past life readings because I had joked that you guys must already know each other. And then one of you said, maybe in a past life, right? I didn't dream this, did I? Okay, what is stitch 13? Please be something that's. It is a cluster stitch. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, hi, Rita. Welcome. Okay, there's our 5. Ooh, that's interesting for sure. Oh my gosh, we're even. Viewers and thumbs up. You're like a bomb. Wait, sorry, somebody messaged me. Let me see what this is. Oh, nope. Okay. Okay. We have dandelion. So number 13 is half double crochet cluster, which is really like half of this. So this will be fun. Dandelion, where are you? Boom. Yay! That's right, Steve. This is for you, my brother. For you. I have to figure out how to incorporate this into all of this. It's gonna be great. Actually, I think I just need 2 because it's half double crochet. Okay. How does this have this going? Well, here goes nothing, friends. We're just going to do 30 of these. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. Hold on. I'm looking at this. I'm so sorry. Nope. It's not making sense. Ooh, that's going to be really interesting. Yikes. It's going to work out. It's supposed to be weird, right? Steve, how many rows should we do of this? Oh, are you kidding me? 11? That's a lot, my friend. So this one is 5. This one is technically 3, but I added things in to make it stable. This one is 3. This one is 4. This one's 3. Yeah. It's okay, Steve. I get it. You like the number 11. It's totally fine. 11 will 3. Okay. Thinking I might want to not do that many. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to do that many. I'm going to make it work out, though. Because it's going to be like this if I do. I know. It'll be fine. I promise. It'll be fine. Remember, it still has to make sense for 30, right? 15. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Are you live?
I am live.
Oh,
Hi.
hello, people. I'm safe and alive from work.
Fabulous.
Great shift.
Yeah?
I'm not kidding. I had such a fun day.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah. Okay. Love you.
Have fun.
Sure. That was my daughter. Okay. I had a plan. And, okay. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Oops. So if you hear a lot of noises, there's more people home now. So upstairs is going to be, yeah. Alrighty. Okay, sorry, I got really silent. Lefty Shaw Crochet, hello. Welcome. Sorry, I got really quiet for a second. I was thinking. Falling Skies. I've heard of it. No, I haven't watched it. Can you remind me what it's about? It's been a minute. Okay, that's better. Alien invasion. I'm all about aliens, guys. Oh no. Call me crazy. I don't care. Okay, sorry, I had to count. Lefty Shaw. Hello. We are making a random scarf. You guys get to pick the stitch. You guys get to pick the color. I just make it happen. It's been silent in here for a few minutes because I apologize. I have to think about how to put these two stitches together onto each other because, like I said, so I have a chart of stitches, and we're throwing numbers out there for the stitches, and then we have no idea if they're going to go together easily. And this is how it's working out. So, yeah, it's chaos. It's great. This is, I don't think I'm doing it right, but this is 3 half double crochet cluster. Don't think I'm doing it right, but you know, I don't care. I don't care. It's probably not that. It looks more like a puff stitch with just 3, but it's okay. You mean what number, Sammy? Is that what you mean? This is number 13. It says 3 half double crochet cluster. That's what it says. But I don't know. I'm doing it like a puff stitch apparently. So I think I'm doing it all wrong, but it's working out, and that's okay, right? Right? Not even like I'm just wrapping like 3 times and going through like a puff stitch, which I'm pretty sure is not the way I'm supposed to do it. Because my brain like went, what? How do you do that half double? And I just ran with it. It's chaos. It's great. Perfection is not what we're aiming for today. We're aiming for fun and just relaxing. You're probably right. I get those mixed up. I do. I have a little. No, actually, I do. I have a little chart here. The bobble stitch, according to my chart, like works your double crochets halfway and then pulls them all together. Hi, Debbie. Welcome in, honey. Oh, I didn't see her name next to it. I'm sorry. You're right, Lefty. You're right. There it is. According to my little chart here, the puff stitch is kind of, you just wrap it. And it specifically says without a chain on top. So I'm not chaining. Steve, this is why I do this. So just relax. Let us all calm down, have a place to chill out. And thank you. I appreciate that, Lefty. There's no wrong way to crochet. I appreciate that. It's about creativity, right? Oh, I have an extra stitch. Oh my gosh. Okay, just in case you're curious, the only real rule here, okay, is that I need to have an equivalent of 30 stitches across, okay? That is my actual rule. So that it doesn't get too big and too small widthwise. So that's really the only thing that I'm adamant again about. These guys, okay, so sorry if my energy seems a little bit low. My lovelies here have thrown me some major thought stitches over the past few rows. So I've been doing a lot of thinking and not a lot of talking. So, you know. Yes, you're right. You're right, Lefty. But you know what? I absolutely don't. I kind of like make something like bigger or smaller at the end or whatever to make it work out. 1 second, Sammy. I want to finish this row. Okay. Okay. So I actually have this color. I think that's like the closest. I mean, it's technically spice or tomato. Look, I don't come up with the color names. But copper. Yeah, copper's not bad. I like copper. So, okay, got you. So Lefty, I'm sorry. I've been counting. I don't remember if I said this. You guys are in charge of the stitches. You guys are in charge of the colors and how many rows. I'm just making it happen. Walnuts. Okay. All right, so I will write walnut down. You guys decide on a stitch. If you know stitches, go ahead and shout them out. If you don't know stitches, I have a chart. Oh, Celia says khaki, which is this green color here. Ooh. A scarf as big as you can make it. Okay. Temperature blankets are fun. So you're starting one this year, a temperature blanket? Mesh stitch. Okay, so we will do walnuts. Or do you guys want to do khaki? And we're going to do the mesh stitch. Ooh, excuse me, I'm getting sleepy. So, all right, Lefty, I got something for you. So in 2023, I made temperature blankets. I made one for me, and then my daughter wanted one, so then I made one for her. I actually kind of made two. They're not quite finished. I did corner to corner moss stitch with them. And then my son graduated in 2024. So then I did a temperature blanket for his graduation year. I'm telling you, kept me busy though. I'm saying his temperature blanket was a ripple stitch all back loop only slip stitch. I use this yarn, nice and lightweight and small. So hello, welcome, welcome. So I haven't done, so 2023 was the last full year we were where we were living before, and we moved up here in 2024. So all of last year I annotated the temperatures so that I could make one for our first full year here. I haven't made it yet, but 13, 14. But I will. Eventually. Okay, let's see here. This one? So Cillier voted for khaki. Sammy voted for walnut. And Belize is voting for sage. So I'm going to write those numbers down. Colors, excuse me. Okay, so this is my last row of this that I'm doing, and then we're going to go to the mesh stitch. Lefty says sage. Okay. So just in advance, I do plan to get off of here in about 26 minutes. So I know I won't be able to go through all of those colors unless we do like one row each. And I don't want to tell anybody no, because you guys are amazing and super awesome to hang out with me. And this is fun vibes. Actually, that was not. So I think, wait, you wanted to do, okay. So for a temperature blanket, you have to be ready to be diligent about annotating the temperature every day. Not discouraging you. I'm just reminding you. It does help if you literally do like one row a day or however you're going to do it. But I've taken hiatuses and having to come back and do like 2 weeks worth at a time. So, okay, what'd you say, Steve? Honey, I'm sorry. Didn't expect it, which makes it more fun. Yeah. Okay. Here's Steve's choice of his dandelion color. This is true. This is true. All right, so I'm gonna do this though. Are we gonna do walnut? What are we gonna do next? The first suggestion was walnut by Sammy, and then we had khaki suggested, and then we had sage. Cillier, I do see your comment about jasmine stitch. I don't know that one. I'll have to learn it in grape, but I will. I love it, Steve. But I will annotate, okay? For maybe next time. How about that? Why are all my pens dying down here? Doesn't make sense. So pretty. Okay, What do you guys think? We've got 23 minutes. What should we do? I know you said mesh stitch. I'm here for that. Here for that. I have to remember how to do that though real quick. My brain is kind of fried. I've had a very busy weekend. Oh yeah, okay. I thought so. It's just a double crochet chain. Got it, got it. Okay. Are you guys still with me? I'm unsure about colors. The walnut? That was our first thing. I'll do all three of them with a mesh stitch if you want. We'll just do one row each color. That'll be kind of cool. I'm making sure everything's working, like the chat and everything is still here. But let me get, okay, we're going to do that then. Pachow. One row each. So let me get those colors. Walnut, khaki, and sage. Okay. Walnuts. Da, 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 da. Khaki. Sage. Okay. So as you see, I don't have all of them caked, and I don't have all of them on the samples, swatches. There's the word, swatches. Gosh. Okay, where are we at? Sorry. What numbers have I got left? Or are you asking what we've done? I like this idea of doing this mesh stitch with each, like one row of each color. I like this idea. Starting with walnut. So we've used numbers 5, 27, 23, 2, 21, 26, 13. Mesh is not on my list. So that's extra. It's a bonus. If you're keeping track. I'm just going to do the double crochet and chain one in between. That's my plan for mesh. I just have to make this into 30 stitches. So one, let's see here. It'll look weird for a minute, I promise. It'll be okay. Crochet Forever, hello, welcome. Okay, okay. Oh, Sammy, so you're saying go, okay, change the stitch with mesh. Oh my gosh. Change the mesh stitch with each row. Is that what you're suggesting? Barca, hello? Sakina, hello, welcome. Okay, that'll be fun, Sammy. Let me write that down. So this is double crochet, this is half double crochet, and this is single. Got it. Or I can do 2 rows of each color. Joe Rogers, hello, welcome. All right, there goes my walnut. Crochet for a blanket. What kind of blanket, honey? Okay, 1, 2, 3. A pink one, okay. All right, 2 rows it is, my dear. Okay, I can annotate that, Sammy. I don't know how far we're going to get though, since we've got about 15 minutes left. But I can annotate that for next time if we need to. Okay. I appreciate your enthusiasm, though, honey. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. So that's kind of cool. Crochet Forever. Okay. You know, Sillier, I absolutely will be on multiple devices at the same time. No shame. No shame. Okay, khaki time. Got yarn barf here. Bear with me. Bear with me. So when I watch other people's live videos, I tend to like watch it on my TV, but also have it on my tablet, I mean my cell phone, so I can comment that way. So okay, so now we are doing half double crochet mesh stitch in khaki. So my yarn barf on my caked yarns is because I've used it and then I just kind of wrap it up on my fingers and shove it back in the middle. That's why I get yarn barf. on my caked yarns. If you guys are wondering, what does chaos scarf mean? Chaos scarf means we are taking our energy, whatever we have going on inside, and we are channeling it into creativity. Hi, Michelle Costa. You guys get to pick the stitches that I use and the colors that I'm using, and I get to make it. But I'm going to be getting off of here in about 12 minutes. So if you guys just tuned in, I'm so sorry. Carrie, hello. I'm so sorry that you don't get to hang out much longer. But I will be having a part 4, obviously, for this because we're nowhere near done. But I highly recommend you go back and watch part 1 and 2, 2, 3, 4, and kind of catch up. There we go. Okay. See? So let me show you. Let me show you. I think you should, Celia. I think it'd be great. All right, Crochet Forever. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. So the first week we did this bit. Okay. And then the second week we did this bit right here. And then today we've done this. So it's kind of fun. 2 Rex Pearl. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry, Sammy. I don't remember. Can you remind me? So sorry. Lefty Shaw. I've been crocheting on and off since I was about 8 or 9. But I really kind of like jumped back into it regularly, like on the daily, 3 years ago. So, oh, okay. I got you, Sammy. Thanks. There was some stuff that went on in my world, and I just needed to escape it and be creative, and find something new that defined me, I guess you could say. Because what I was doing before was literally stripped from me, and that was kind of hard. So, to be fair, Lefty, I learned, but I didn't make much. Like, I fiddled on and off. I wouldn't touch it for like maybe 10 years at a time. So, I really just started really buckling down and getting in. And, one way to hone your skills is to do like crochet alongs or mystery crochet alongs, things like that. I was doing that before I started my YouTube channel. And it just kind of got me back in, and then it taught me new stitches and all that stuff. So it's kind of cool. So if you want to learn new stitches and what have you, I think the mystery crochet alongs that some creators do are really valuable. I do. Okay, so there's khaki. Next, sage. Wow. Gotta remember which end is. There we go. See? My yarn barf. Because I wrap it like that. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now it is single crochet mesh stitch. Which I guess is almost like our moss linen stitch, except for we're not alternating. We're not placing the stitch into the chain space. Yes, yes, I think so too, Sammy. But we can put your idea in the queue for the beginning of next one. I'll write it down on my notebook over here. I keep track. So I remember what we've done. So actually, what did you suggest? Apricot number 18. Okay. That is okay. Well, this one is definitely an interesting round. I do think it's fun to see how each week or video is a little bit different. And that's because of who is here and making suggestions. So it's really kind of cool. Let me count these guys here. Yep, okay. I thought so. Okie dokie. There it is. That's okay. Let's go this way. Here we go, my friends. I am so sorry for those of you who just joined. The plum color is pretty, Carrie. It is. Absolutely. So next time, it's probably going to be in 2 weeks, but I'll definitely put a post in the member section or, in the community section. So keep an eye out there, making sure you're subscribed. Yes, Celia, I do have that written down. Let's go together unchaotically, 100%. So today, this is what we worked on. It's pretty cool. Yes, so it'll probably, thank you, Steve. It'll probably be 2 weeks because next Sunday is in bulk, and I'm going to be doing a, it's okay, Celia. I'm going to be doing a live video specifically for that. So I'm going to have to pause on this. But yes, I will definitely have a message out in the community section. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure that notification bell's dinged so that you will be notified. And yeah, there we are. That's pretty fun. It did get skinny here. That's okay. It's going to get worked back out because if you want to do number 18, yeah. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so let's see. I've got 3 minutes. Yes, I'm going to be like that. We're going to make it all the way to 3 hours. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for coming over. I appreciate all the love. If you're not subscribed, please make sure that you are if you're interested. I'm not going to put pressure. I do appreciate you being here. And make sure that notification bell is dinged. Hit the like button. Show me all your love. And we will come back and do this again in about 2 weeks. So much fun. But keep an eye out because I do have videos that are going to go up. Looking forward to anything this week as far as what I'm doing. I'm going to be working hard on some videos that need to go out for Groundhog Day and in bulk and the live video next Sunday. Yeah, and I do have a plan for Super Bowl, actually, not a live video. I have some recordings that I want to do. So that is on my docket. I think I have busy things. So, yeah, I need to get cracking. This weekend, I was supposed to do a lot of that, but I hung out with you guys, and it was great. Bye, Carrie. Thanks for hanging out. I'm so grateful that you were here, however long. And we have 1 more minute, guys. But yes, and I do, maybe I'll get more of my stuff swatched here. And I need to look for the magenta color. I don't know where it's gone. I'm upset. Maybe I used it all and didn't buy a new skein. That'll make me more upset, but oh well. I'm going to be busy. I'm going to have some fun. Yes, Amy. So, okay. Well, y'all have a wonderful week coming up, and that'll be great. That's going to be fabulous, Amy. You guys have a wonderful week. And again, thanks for hanging out. And I will see you next time to continue this fun scarf.